just going to do a quick video. If you're wondering why I'm standing up, basically because it's more comfortable, feel full of energy, don't want to sit down, plus it's healthier, and I'm in the mood to be moving around. So just currently in my dad's kitchen. Today is the 27th of April 2017, just having a beer. So yeah, just gonna do a quick video. I don't know why the camera's clicking, but yeah, just gonna... So first thing I've got is society should be based on honour, which just means passionate about doing something because you know the fruits of the outcome. It's prosperity and love. What is honour? When you feel honoured to be around someone, you know you are getting value for free. If you feel honoured to work for someone, you do it for free, knowing that the money and protection will come with it. So when a society is based on honour, everything comes with it. But we don't have a society based on honour anymore. We have a society based on backstabbing. So if we start being honourable again, and doing things that we're passionate about, like whether it's you have a love for say fitness or cooking, you will get that honour yourself, and people will be thinking, you know what, I want to be like him, and you'll inspire others. They'll be then honoured to be around you, and then it just goes out from there. So we need a society based on not money and thinking about the paper, but we need a society based on honour. So if somebody has a lot of credibility, then you support that person. If they don't have a lot of credibility, like the BBC, then we shouldn't support them. They're directly funded. People like Hillary Clinton, the BBC, they're directly funded by elites. So when it's the most important part of that statement is direct. The money doesn't go into the free market, where we get paid and then we go, you know what, I'll buy some products from Alex Jones. These elites have the billionaires. So because they have a certain ideology, they can fund their ideology direct. But together as a society, we can also fund our ideology. But what we need to do is we need to come out and start exposing that Hillary Clinton's foundation, I think it's called the Clinton Foundation, is directly funded by the Saudis. And then Hillary Clinton advocates for women's rights. She runs for president, talking about, oh yeah, we need to sort women's rights out. Women's rights, women have already got rights in America. Maybe not as much as men, but it's very, close. we need to sort out these places like in Saudi Arabia where they literally cut women's clitoris off. We need to sort the funding out that is coming from them areas. And you say, right, Hillary Clinton, you know, if you're running for president, then you can't be funded by these people. And if you are funded by these people, then you can't be talking about women's rights, because the people who you're funded by oppress women. Ridiculously. But they say people perish for lack of knowledge. So the main thing, if I could stress anything to you, is become informed. Start educating yourself. Forget about the football, forget about the TV. I know it's boring sometimes, but once you start getting into it, you start to get a craving for it. You start to get, you know, it's like anything. If I started watching the football, I'd start, you know, getting involved. I think you know all the stats and statistics, and start enjoying it. You can literally program your brain to enjoy something. So why not program it to enjoy the things that matter? So I've got a thing here, just like the wave is exact replication of where this is going to be on evolution. What I'm trying to get at here is how humans evolve. We evolve through memory. If you want to look at the scientific proof of that, type in Nassim Haramein. He's a leading physicist. People always say, you know, oh, he's no one, he's nothing. He is someone anyway, but the people don't listen to what he says because he's not as big as Einstein. Well, Einstein wasn't as big as Einstein once upon a time. But this guy, what I'm trying to say, is gaining credibility and gaining credibility. So start looking at what he's saying. Just like the wave is exact replication of where the stone landed in the pond, we are a exact replication of all the places and decisions our ancestors have taken in the past. So I'm just checking it's still recording, sometimes it goes on. So we are an exact replication of all the decisions and all the places and all the what's the other statement? All the places and decisions our ancestors have taken. So just like the stone, you know, is dropped in the pond, each wave that you measure would be how fast that stone fell. Like, for instance, a microcosmic example of this is you throw the stone harder and the waves splash up more. That's how you know that you can measure them splashes, them waves, and it will have the information of how fast that stone fell in the pond. So let's say that to a larger scale, human beings. Every single ancestor stretching back to whether we came off world from another galaxy, or another star system, or another, you know, whatever universe, I don't know. The point is we live in eternity, so nobody knows. I'm just trying to figure this thing out, and that's what everybody needs to start trying to do, instead of just, oh yeah, escapism or whatever. That's not going to get us anywhere. It's all about evolving. This is part of evolvement as well, what I'm talking about. This is why people have superior brains, superior genetics, worse brains, worse genetics, because their ancestors have either been through more or been through less. So some people are better. I'm sorry to say it, you know, not everybody's equal. We don't live in a society where the, you know, ant is the same as a human. Humans are more high order animals, species, you know, whatever you want to call it. The actual soul has been through more. So these little things called ants, they have a soul, but they have a small soul. It's not evolved. Ours has evolved for, who knows, millions, trillions of years. The ants might have evolved for millions and trillions of years. The point is, our soul, our memory, has more memory. The more memory you have, the more intelligent you are, depending on the trials, tribulations, prosperity, non-prosperity, places, times your memory has been through. So your ancestors live on through you. Every single decision your ancestors have made are in you. You are them. So, let's see where we're up to now. So I'm going to stop this video here. I'm going to probably do a few more, and then that's it. I'm going to upload them later, but what I was talking about then is that's how we evolve. That's how our spirits evolve. Our spirits evolve through time, and Nassim Haramein gets into that. So, if I was you, I'd, like I said at the start of this video, people perish for lack of knowledge. You know, have a quick look at his work, and just, you know, see what you think of it.